My name's Tim Soutar, and I turn wood. I'm a member of our local turning guild, Island Wood Turners Guild they're called, but we more appropriately call them Wood Turners Anonymous. I make a wide variety of things. I started out turning about 20 odd years ago. I was into flat work, making furniture and that sort of thing, and I was out collecting some Gary oak logs, and another man came along and he was looking for wood for turning. We helped each other out collect the wood, and he ultimately invited me to try it in his shop. And the minute I did, I was totally hooked and totally lost interest in making flat things. And I've been doing this ever since. And he became a lifelong friend as well, of course. And I do make a wide variety of things. Bowls, of course, are the sort of bread and butter of turning. I make hollow vessels and everything in between, plates, you name it. And some are very plain and simple. That's what draws people into turning in the first place. It's sort of instant gratification. It's very quick to make something, which, as opposed to the flat work I used to do, which takes sometimes months or more to make a finished piece. You can make a finished piece fairly quickly with this if it's simple. So that's sort of what draws people to do it. But then once you get a little more experienced and a little better at it, we want to expand our capabilities, and as you can see on some of these things, there's a lot more decorative work goes on, which starts to take much longer again, but that's okay. And I go back and forth between, I make simple things like I have on the lathe right now. I make them quite regularly, and I also get carried away and make very decorative things at times, which take sometimes a number of months even to complete. There's a wide variety of techniques, and I am personally drawn to geometric patterns, which is probably obvious when you look closer at some of my work. But the other thing that inspired me to do some of this stuff is the ocean. I worked in oceanography as a career and absolutely love going to beaches and seeing what's going on. And I had a marvelous visit out to Botanical Beach with an artist friend a few years ago. While there, was encouraged to look deeper into patterns and colors and that sort of thing. She was a marvelous influence on what I do, and I saw some patterns which I tried to emulate, and I've evolved into doing them and become very good at doing those. And I keep coming back to that kind of pattern that was inspired by that. But I also like the geometric patterns that you'll see on my pieces because I've always just drawn sketches of patterns and that sort of thing. I've got no artistic training per se, but I've always been a creative in one form or another. This is my serious passion. This is my driving force in my life. I love it. I mean, I do other things, but this is number one. I mean, I've been doing it for over 20 years, and I'm just as excited now as I was when I started, because there's always something new to go on and do, and it's wonderful fun.